In this video, I will help you factor quadratic trinomials. Presenting here the chart that will help us do the factoring easily. Just be mindful of the sign of our middle term and last term of our given quadratic trinomial because it has something to do with our factors or with the sign of our factors. If the sign of the last term is positive, our factors is either both positive or both negative. Just take a look with the middle term. If the middle term is positive, factors are both positive. If the middle term is negative, factors are both negative. On the other hand, if the sign of our last term is negative, our factors will obtain unlike signs. So if the middle term is positive, the higher factor will obtain the positive sign and and negative on the lower. While if it is negative, the higher factor will obtain the negative sign and positive on the lower. To further understand our chart, let's have our first example. We have here t squared minus 40 minus 21. To start our factoring, let's factor first the first term, the t squared. So, if we're going to factor that, that is t and t. Next, we have to enumerate the factors of our last term. So, factors of 21 are 1 times 21 and 3 times 7. So, we have here two pairs of factors and we have to consider only one pair. So, our last term is negative, so we have to consider pair of factors that if we're going to subtract will result to 4. And that is 3 and 7. So 3 and 7 will be here. To determine the appropriate sign of these factors, let's have our chart. So the sign of our given quadratic trinomials, middle term is negative, negative on the last term. So negative, negative factors are negative on the higher and positive on the lower factor. So this is already our factors. If you want to check, so you can multiply t times 3, that's positive 3, negative 7 and t, that is negative 7t. And if you're going to combine that, that will result to negative 4t. And that's our middle term. Next, we have x squared plus 12x plus 32. So, first thing to do is factor the first term. So, that is x and x. After that, enumerate the factors of 32. Those are 1 times 32, 2 times 16, 4 times 8. After that, choose the pair of factors that we're going to use. So, our last term is positive. So, we're going to choose the factors that if we're going to add will result to the middle term or will result to 12. And very obvious that is 4 and 8. So, 4 and 8 will be here. To determine the appropriate sign, just use our chart. The sign of the given quadratic trinomials, positive on the middle, positive on the last. So, positive factors are both positive. So if you're going to check, just multiply the outer x times 4, that is positive 4x, and then 8 times x, that is positive 8x. And to combine that, that will result to 12x, and that is our middle term. So our factors are correct. Now, it's your turn. Try to answer this one. You may try to hit the pause button while answering, and if you're done, resume and check if your answer is correct. So this is the answer. So till next time, bye.